All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jira, and we're going to be making a video game with no experience. We've downloaded Unity. I don't know, this seemed like the best option. A lot of people online were saying it has the most, it's most popular, so it's got a lot of tutorials and everything. Um, the goal is to develop a game that has goblins and farming. I don't know. That's just kind of where I was at. So, um, yeah, let's go into it. I don't have any experience. I'm a complete noob, so we're gonna try our best, and everything's gonna be raw and unedited because I barely learned how to use OBS. So, um, I don't think there's any point in me learning how to edit right now. Just gonna give you guys the raw version of what it takes to maybe become a game developer. Um, I'm kind of just doing this for fun. Ideally, I could make a cool game out of it and possibly do a nice little hobby out of this. So, yeah, that's the goal. But let's get into it. We have Unity, of course. And I want to mention one thing. I do apologize. Um, my camera is on my laptop, and that is to the left of me right now. What I'm looking at is my monitor, in case you guys are wondering. So you'll have my nice side profile. And then my mic. It's a budget mic, so I apologize ahead of time if the quality is not that good. I'll do my best in the future videos, if there are future videos, to make this a clearer sound. But I just kind of wanted to get straight into this. So it's currently 2 a.m. I am a night owl. I do enjoy working late into the night, and I find that my inspiration kicks in around this time. Um, I haven't. Oh, I've been up since around 8 a.m. the previous day, so we'll see how far my brain can take me. It's probably not the best thing for my health, but whatever. Okay, so we're in the get set up section, just making sure you guys can see what I see. There's some free courses that we can do. I think we should just go straight into the projects here. We're connected. We'll see if things load quickly. I'm in the garage right now, and so it's a little bit farther away from my Wi-Fi. I'll just continue on that end, I guess. I had tried it previously. Detected a change in auto graphics API default setting. Sure, whatever. I tried to do this earlier in the day, and it's just too hot out. Like, I don't have any AC in the garage or anything, and the weather was so hot, so my laptop was just going supersonic. The fans were working overtime. I don't know if the outside heat has anything to do with it, or it's just my laptop was throwing a fit. Wow, so this is taking some time. Resolving, installing packets or packages. Yeah, I mean, truly, the main goal here is just to make baby steps, because I have a vision for a game that I really think would be super cool. But I don't have any of the skill sets right now to develop that game, and I'm not going to, I guess, necessarily like waste my time with trying that, because I don't really see the reason, you know. All right, let me restart that sentence. I don't see any rhyme or reason to waste my time because I don't know anything, you know. So it's kind of just like, I feel like the equivalent in my brain would be trying to produce or try to induce surgery without any experience whatsoever, right? You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and if you're doing surgery on someone, you're gonna probably freaking kill them. So the best option here is to do baby steps, right? We're just gonna do little things here and there, learn as we go, and hopefully in a couple years we can get to that point where we're on fire and we can just boom, 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 knock out all the things that we need to make this legendary game. It will include goblins. I think goblins, quite honestly, are the most underrated like fantasy character. I would consider, yeah, fantasy character. maybe I'm just not in the scene, you know what I mean? But I really mess with goblins. I think they're really cool. I guess it definitely depends on the game or story that you learn about goblins because they're often portrayed as these nasty mother freakers, dude. They're pretty bad. And so that could be why not many people mess with goblins. I'm gonna make that a different. I'm gonna change their history, right? I want goblins to be the good guys now. I think it's their time to shine. I don't know. I just think it's cool, you know. I think running with a character model that hasn't been really used in a lot of games, a lot of popular games, I guess, as the main characters. That's my goal. I do apologize too if you can pick up my chair movements or my clicking on my keyboard. I really will try my best to not like my leg shakes profusely. Like it just goes up and down when I sit for a long time. It's the side product of ADHD. That's kind of actually why we're here trying to develop a game. Um, my brain won't let me stop thinking about it, and so I'm going to be hyper focused on this or hyper fixated on building this game for a few months. We'll see. See how long I last. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. I'm not gonna give up on this. I don't care how long it takes me. I really don't want it to take a long time because I want to see the end result as fast as possible. But it is what it is. Right? I'm really sorry. This might be the one time I make a cut because it's really taken up a long time to set up. I would just keep talking and decide later if I do remember to make a cut here. And if not, I do apologize. Maybe I'll leave in the description when to skip so that you can see when I get started. But the reason I wanted to post this on YouTube with like fully unedited, just raw, was because when I was doing a lot of research about like people that made the same journey, it seems like everybody has this idea, you know, there's a lot of people out there like me that want to develop a game, and then they're asking like how plausible is it to do it without any coding experience? And you know they'll get a lot of information from people that you know are in the industry, but I don't know. I never see them post or anything. I guess I just don't follow up with it. But I just wanted for anyone that has that like mind that wants to do this. Hopefully I can inspire you. Hopefully I can inspire you to get started and do that. Create video games. I watched a video. I can't not remember who the YouTuber is at the very moment. I apologize, but what they said was that you kind of just got to get started, right? You just got to get right into it and don't bother too much about following tutorials on YouTube, which it's not saying that you cannot take from them, you know. You can definitely do tutorials on YouTube, but the one thing you got to consider is that holy smokes, I just got flashbang that's bright, dude. Dang. Okay, we're finally opened up. How much gets picked up on OBS? Not a lot, honestly. What if okay. Okay. This project contains one or more packages with errors. We'll open up the package manager, but I won't know what to do. We'll close it. Start the tour. Yeah, but what I was saying was, dude, you guys can't see nothing. You see all my video games. Why doesn't show the entire screen for you guys? Oh well, I guess it's just like there's this box on the side. You see that? That I wanted to show you guys as well. I'm sorry. I don't want to like restart. So you're gonna have to. We're gonna work together here. But what I was saying, right, was that like you just got to do it, and what he recommended was you go through the manual, I guess. Like, just try to figure it out on your own, so that way you really learn. Because when you follow tutorials, you're just kind of copy and pasting at that point. You're following what other people are doing. So if you really want to learn, struggle. Visual aids. There's also a need help. Cool. What do we got here? Project window. Can you guys see that? Oh, dude, I am so sorry. I feel like this would be a cool, everyone can follow along the instructions. Let's just make this smaller. Oh my god. Like, I'm all right at managing a computer. My laptop is kind of struggling, not gonna lie. I do not have a good computer. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. Okay. Wow, it's really like, yeah, there you go. You guys can see better. Okay, so we have the project window, frick. By opening this template from the Unity Hub, you created a Unity project. Artwork, model, scripts, window. Okay. Here's the scene view. Here you'll view your 3D world. Next. Hierarchy window. Game objects are the things in your represent physical objects, but they also lights, sounds, visual effects. Loading. Inspector window. Okay. View and edit properties and settings for almost everything in the Unity. Cool. A player character represents the user in the game, provided a player robot that can be used as the character. Instructions. In the project window, so here, open the assets prefab. Single click, don't double click. Player robot. Drag the player robot asset from the project window into the scene view. Oh, cool. In the hierarchy window, make sure that the player robot is selected. Selected Timmy robot. In the inspector window, change the position coordinates as follows. Dude, it's harder because I had to minimize my screen to. I'm gonna totally have to work with OBS after this. Let me see if I can give myself a little bit more space. All right. We have to make it so that the position is at -10, y5, and 0. Control Z to undo. Cool. You'll use the play mode to preview your game in the game view. Cool. So we'll play. We'll do this. Oh shit. Dude, that's actually really cool. Like, I haven't done anything yet, but just like, look at this. Isn't that fascinating? Oh, we can run too. This is literally just a tutorial. I have done nothing but press 2 buttons or 3 buttons. And like, we're already being able to run around. I really like the fact that this game engine It simplifies things, it almost seems. Okay, cool. That was really fun. Let's just pause that. Spacebar. Click in the game view to lock and hide your mouse cursor. Press your escape to view the cursor again. Cool, that's really awesome. We need to save it, huh? We just press Control S. You now know the basics of the interface and you're ready to learn more. You'll learn to add and manipulate objects in 3D space. Cool. Okay, 3D fundamentals. Now here's the thing, I don't think I'm going to develop a game in 3D, but we're gonna learn it regardless just because we're following the tutorial right now, right? Like, I think this would be really important for me to learn just so I kind of understand the entirety of this mess. It's just very intimidating to look. I mean, like, look at how many different things you have right here. If I were to just go into this blind, I truly would get really obnoxiously annoyed. That sentence didn't make much sense. I would get very annoyed, okay? I was thinking of like 3 different things at the same time, and I combined them all, so it didn't really work. All right, 3D fundamentals. You're now familiar. In this tutorial, learn to navigate in 3D space and manipulate game objects in a scene. You can change the surface appearance of game objects using materials. We've provided some materials you can use to customize the white ground in this scene. Okay, so now we'll go to Project Window. That's right over here. Assets and Materials. Remember, we're only going to single click. Select any material and look at its preview in the inspector window. What would be a cool... Okay, let's do stars. Okay. Wait, it's a... Okay, here. Our inspector. Right, that's right. Single click, don't double click. Copy. From the project window, drag your selected material. All right, I mean, this looks pretty sick. Onto the... So we want this one. We'll drag it on here. Oh, snap. We got like a moon landing over here. Might be highlighted in blue. Okay. You can use special materials called skyboxes to change the sky in the scene. So we'll go back to project, assets, and skyboxes. And then we'll do sunset. Look at that, dude. That looks so cool. What is night? Oh, day? Night? Night looks pretty too, honestly. I want this one. Dude, that's sick. Okay. In the top left corner of the scene view. What? Oh. Left click and drag with your mouse to pan your view from side to side. Left click and drag. Oh wait, it said in the scene view. What? What if I... Oh yeah. Right? Unless... Yeah, because that doesn't... Okay, it's right click. Alright, it's right click. It's right click. I'm not dumb, am I? Left click. Yeah, no, it's right click. It's definitely right click. I figured as much. It's always right click in video games, okay? This allows you to move, instead of clicking as you typically would... Oh. Right click and drag to look around. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. Son of a bitch. And yeah, I skipped over the hand part where I did that instinctually, right? And then I was blaming the instructions for my own negligence. Okay. This allows you to stay in one spot and rotate your view. Touchpad's rough. Click somewhere in the scene view Okay. Then use the left and right arrow keys to move this. Okay, it's really slow. Okay, we can go up and down. We're using the arrow keys right now. And we'll want to change our perspective to... Okay, this is just forward or backwards, sorry. Big ass yawn. How do we go down? Oh, we just have to aim down. I don't know, that seems... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Seems a little bit tedious. See, it's because I had to fit this into the screen for OBS so that you guys can see what I'm recording. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, you see how much little space I have to zoom in and out. Yeah. Okay. What if we zoom way out? Okay, I was really hoping the WSAD worked because I don't know, it's just so uncomfortable to use the dang arrow keys. Let's just use the hand. Oh yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're moving. All right. That's cool. You know, I actually dabbled in the Roblox editor, whatever it's called, and my computer crapped itself. It's cool. Oh my god, I'm going a little crazy here. It's cool. I really like. I think there's a lot to do in it. But so far I'm having more fun with this. I think what's really important, if like anybody decides to pick this up, is that you've got to open your mind to being like in awe of everything. Just the simplest things find interesting. It'll make it a lot more fun. Even if at first you're like, oh, this is kind of lame, or it's like really basic. Like when I first queued into this thing and I dropped my robot in there and I was walking around, it's like, dude, we play video games. So like you're running around in that. But like that's a fully developed video game. Here we are learning this, seeing the behind the scenes. Like, yeah, I'm running around, but this is stage one. This is how a lot of our games get developed. So there's a guy or gal or person out there that decided they want to do it, and a few years later they came out with the freaking banging game, and a lot of us are playing it. Like CS:GO was my childhood game. As you guys saw earlier, World of Warcraft. Big fan. I've also been playing that since a kid. Um, World of Warcraft is so sick. If I could make a game any type of similarity to that, that'd be so cool. Sorry, I got off track. In the hierarchy window, select the box to orange. Drag the box to orange. Drag the blue and red handles to the position. To position the small orange box with the orange. Cool. Play mode. Let's get in the domain, son. Domain expansion. Video game creation. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool domain expansion for any of my solo leveling. Oh, did I just say solo leveling? I'm not a fan. Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Imagine like you do a domain expansion and you just go into like a video game or something. I don't know, maybe it's not as cool as I thought. Okay. Save. In the project window, open the assets prefab folder. Already open. Wait, not the prefabs. Stairs. What do these look like? Very nice. Yeah, what's up with them being on their side? All right. It says we're going to do it later, but hold on really quick because what is this? A rotate tool. Yup. Is that's called learning, people. All right. We've just applied ourselves, and then more than likely, they're gonna want us to like. Actually, those stairs are a little bit excessive. I'm using WSAD again. Frick. Sorry. I'm just so used to using that as my movement tool, and I was wondering why I wasn't going anywhere. Okay. All right. Oh, here's an issue. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Come this way a little bit. A wee little bit. Okay. And there we go. There we go. So look, I'm grabbing this green arrow, and yeah, it's pointing to the left for me here. It's like to the left, but you can go this way. You can go both ways, okay? Let your mind be free. We'll rotate a little bit. How's that look from this angle? Oh, come on, move faster. Not bad. Oh my god, a bug just flew on me. Bro, I didn't want you to move up and down. I wanted you to move backwards. Ew, is it like a beetle? Gross. Can we just... the ground has absorbed our stairs so that it's more symmetrical or even, you know what I mean? With the pink box here, okay? We're already ahead of the game. We learned the rotate tool, okay? Look, two swirly lines or two lines like this clearly indicate rotation. Oh, dude, I need a new chair because I'm over here trying to practice good posture, but I have literally no support. Oh, click and drag. Yeah. Okay, let's play this out. Let's play it out. Check out our new stairs. This is game development 101. Right? Timmy Robot is about to make his journey onto these stairs to go collect a star that we have yet to collect. We've collected every single one by using some movement keys. Oh. So not meant to go on stairs very well. Downstairs also finicky. Look at this. Bro can't even step up the stairs. Like, yeah. All right, dude. All right, bro. Come on. Yeah, we got some work to do. We got some work to do on that one. Very nice. There is another star over yonder. To reach it, you'll need a ramp. Later, we'll transform the cube into a ramp. Okay, so now we're going to add. Select the Add button in the upper left corner of the hierarchy window. I'll assume that's it. From the menu, 3D object cube. Very nice. Oh, they want us to save our scene. Next. Cube selected. Scale tool. Select and drag. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting some... Oh, no. You know what? I want it to be a thinner. Bro, that's plenty. Walk the plank, boy. Yeah, let's move it. Hold on. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Get a little bit closer. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that rotate tool, right? Oh yeah. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. We'll get that looking a little bit straighter. All right. Hold on. We're gonna walk the plank. Oh, sorry. I've been breathing kind of heavy, and I know that the mic's gonna pick that up in like a super odd way. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Jump. Okay, now balance. We're gonna run across it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Don't fall in the void. Oh. Okay, wait, never mind. It connected. We got it. Yes. We got it. Slash cheer. Slash cheer. Okay, we don't know how to do that yet. Assume I'm raising my hands up in joy. Okay. Done there. It says that transforming a cube can be frustrating, but we conquered that frustration, okay? And we got to go straight to play mode. You know what? I feel pretty confident in my 3D skills right now. Let's build a MMO. Explore the possibilities. Take your scene to the next level with animation, audio, lighting, and more. Ooh. Okay, animation is a key component of bringing the scene to life. Agreed. Objects in the scene can also be animated like a tree swaying in the wind or a ball bouncing up and down. Will we get to learn how to do that is the question. Prefabs. Drag the moving platform prefab into the scene and position it at the edge of the ground. Oh shit, sorry, I bumped that. Prefabs, moving platform, and where does it want at the edge, huh? How was my guesstimate? Because I was a little bit far away. Not bad. Okay. Well, it says collect the star, which I'm assuming... Oh, wait. You know what? Well, let's just see what it does. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, hold on. We made a little bit of a mistake. Okay. Wait, Dude, WSASD does work if you're holding down right click. Without it, it assumes it's a tool or a keybind. That's it. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I like it. It says it doesn't matter if it clips. So we'll just go right here. We'll press play. I think for today, because I don't want my laptop to be dying from hours of work, I think it would be a good idea for this video to be learning to... dude, I'm not even on it, bro. I'm not even on the floating... That's so messed up. Chill, come back. Yo, I need that star. I wasn't even on it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're on a timer. You're on a timer. That's okay. Okay, let me hop on next time. All right, let's go. Come on, chop. Yeah, I think today we're just gonna go through the tutorial together. In case you guys were like too intimidated, you were like, "Oh shit, oh shit, sorry. Oh god, I just swore twice in a row." Whatever. It's whatever, dude. We just got the star. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, but if you're like, I wanted to try making a video game, but I'm a little bit intimidated. Dude, look at what I built so far. I got stairs, right? We moved this cube right here. We've been collecting stars. We have this skinny ass ramp. Let me just preface this real quick. I started this video with a clear conscience. Okay, I was going to not swear, but it's pretty hard. Okay, so if it slips, it slips. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go with the flow. But we made this ramp, and oh god, okay, and now we have this object moving platform. That's pretty sick. Next. Oh, you've probably noticed the shadows from the sun. Okay, controlled by the directional light game object. We can add lights. Assets prefab. We're in it. Click and drag the wall light left. Okay. Wall. Oh, it's still loading. It's still okay. Yeah, we don't want to rename it or nothing. How cool. Look at, okay. So it even reflects. It doesn't seem to light up very much. If you took it away in the corner, obviously, it's not going to light up. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. And then we'll get the right one too. And if we center it, it seems to do the best job with the lighting. Next. Ooh, audio. I actually can't hear I can't hear anything so far in my game, so we don't know if audio is working. The robot also has audio listener attached to it, which works like ears. The auto listener makes it possible to experience spatial audio. To really add a distinct feel to the scene, let's add some background sound. Okay. Now we're going to go to assets and then, what was it? Audio. Duh. Pff, duh. Into the hierarchy window. Well, since we're a robot on the moon, we're going to use sci-fi. And I just want to drag this in right here. I didn't want it to be in one of these drop downs. I want it to be its own thing. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to hear it, to be honest. Oh, you know what? It's importing a lot of stuff, so maybe we will. Dude, do I need to... Yeah, I can't hear anything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure it works. I'm sure. Oh, you know what? That's why. I had the wrong sound on. Sorry about this. 1 second. I have my earbuds connected, but they're not doing earbud stuff. The heck? This dang laptop, bro. Alright. Earbuds are coming off. because they're not even working. I'm gonna adjust in my chair. Pardon me. Oh, gotta get a little bit more comfortable here. Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna go with no sound. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. But there is sound. I don't know if you guys heard that, but when I switched to my speakers on my laptop, it worked. Very cool. I like it. If you don't like the audio, you can delete it. Let's delete it. Not that we didn't like it, but I want to remind myself that this is possible. Okay? In the audio, there's a couple of options here. Suspenseful, ethereal. Ethereal? Ooh, there's an action music. Visual effects, VFX, are simulated motion effects added to enhance. I do like that. Fiery explosion would be very ideal. Visual effects of particles. That, let's see. Let's make it more dramatic. Assets. And then the VFX folder right here. I think fireflies would be the coolest. In the inspector window, change the position. Whoa. Those are interesting fireflies. Playback speed. What if we set this one to 0.5? 0.05? Ah, so they blink less. 2. Shoot. They're going crazy with it. 3. They're gone. They actually disappeared. They don't like going that fast. Maybe my laptop just can't pick it up right now. Playback's time. Do we have more to this? Restart. What is show bounds? Okay, so that is their limit. So I'd have to add more then, huh, to fill it up. That'd be cool, because then you could create an enchanted forest with fireflies, and then the fireflies are strictly for that area, you know what I mean? They're not like when you make your world, you don't just have fireflies everywhere. Simulate layers. That is awesome. We'll stop that. And I'm gonna delete it. Oh, you know what? Let's try rain now. Bruh, what type of rain is that, dude? Okay, hold on. Let's get in this thing. Let's get in there. Check out the rain. This looks like I would catch on fire. Oh, okay, it looks way better in game. I was like, it was all red at first. All right. Yeah, I really like that. It's really raining hard, though. Get out of this before we fry our motherboard or whatever. The UI. User interfaces can display all kinds of information and allow players to interact with your game through buttons, menus. 5 stars in the scene. Let's add a simple UI that will allow you to see how many you collected and how many remain. In the project window, open the Assets UI folder. We're in Assets. I skipped over it. Click and drag the remaining collectibles asset into the hierarchy window. Okay. No, we don't want to, we just want it to have their own. Right there. I'm gonna delete the rain because I don't want it playing while I'm in the game. I don't know. It was cool, but there's just a lot going on my screen, and I'm trying to minimize what's going on right now. Importation of assets. Oh, dude, look, collectibles remaining 0. So it's wrong. Because there's a good amount of stars that I haven't collected yet, sir. Right? Hold on. We cannot have misinformation spread. Hello? Background? Oh, text. Text in our inspector window that's grayed out. It just doesn't want us to progress in life. What's going on? I want to edit. Everything's blue. Everything's blinking blue. And I cannot edit this. But I would assume that in the text, it says right here, collectibles remaining X. I feel like we could set, hypothetically, X could be like, what is it called? Like a variable or something? And then you would have to take whatever whatever code line these stars are, and then you set it equal to that or something. So like there's, I don't know how many stars, whether they're 4 or 5 stars. I don't know. And now I'm lost. We gotta go back. Select the add button. We're adding another cube. Add a material to the cube game object. So we're gonna add 3D cube, and then we're gonna make it into a platform with the expand tool. Oh. They never said how big to make the platform. Oh, scale tool, sorry, not the expand tool. Add a material. Add a material to the cube game object assets materials. What do we want to do? Candy? Should we do some candy? Oh. Nah, I don't really mess with that. Let's do grass. Make it look like Minecraft. In this, we're gonna, well, let's just click it to find it. Okay, we'll right click this and select duplicate. All right. Or we could press Control D for a faster and more efficient route. And use the move tool to position it up and towards the star. We've already selected it and we need the move tool. Okay. We've collected, or we've made it. There we go. Oh, it wants us to make a set of stairs. Okay. So we can have ginormous stairs. Doesn't seem very realistic. We do want to make it look nice. We're going to delete cube 1. Okay. The reason being is because cube 2, we're going to duplicate, and we're going to duplicate. Selecting cube 5, we'll move down and back. Oh, go up a little bit. 4, down, and back, up. Hold on, let's get closer so we can see this more clearly. Good Lord, man. Come out a little bit more. Yes, and then we'll do 3. Let's move this one back here first, and then down a little bit, back. So earlier, he was clipping a lot on our stairs. Like, we couldn't, for the life of us, walk up the stairs, dude. Let's make it more accessible for our poor little robot who struggles walking upstairs. It's okay. It's okay. AI can only get so far, right? Damn, dude. Bougie ass stairs. Grassy steps. And they're going to be like tons of them. But look at underneath, dude. It looks so ugly. Then we need to Control D again. Low key, I'm not going to make any more stairs because at this point, he's just got to figure it out. Oh, I saved it. My bad. Well, I mean, I guess that's good. They're not symmetrical, or you know, they don't increase at the same length. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. It's not even. One more time. I know I said I wasn't going to make any more, but I'm a sucker for a finished project. Let's play this out. Let's play it out. Oh yeah, buddy. We mastered Control D. Oh, dang, dude, look at this. Yeah, I already assumed he wasn't going to make it, but I didn't think the first freaking step, bro. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. Holy. You just don't like to lift up your feet, man. Come on. That's cool, though. Okay. We've repeated the steps. Oh, that's so cool. After you upload your game, you can choose to make it private, only available. This will be a private game, only for me to enjoy, because it's gonna be kind of crap. So, we'll save. Okay, from our main menu, select File, Build Profiles. From the platforms list, select Web. And then we're going to select Switch Platforms, which is right here. It takes a couple minutes to import. We've been here before, quite a few times, matter of fact. We're nothing new to the importing scene. You need to select Install with Unity Hub and install the WebGL Build Support module before you can switch to a web platform. Understandable. Understandable. This has been really interesting. I am excited for the next time that we get on here because I want to upload another one to the web. But this time, we're not going to like go above and beyond. We're literally just going to revisit the tutorial without the tutorial. and we are going to build stairs. We're going to use the moving platform. We'll base the game off of collecting stars too. And what else? We'll add some cubes and some ramps. This way, I think will be the best because then it's going to reinforce the steps that I just learned today. You know, I'm going to do this tomorrow after I get some sleep. I also have midterms for my summer class that I need to do. And I kind of put that off for this. So, priorities. Priorities. It'll be okay. I'm not going to skip nothing, okay? We don't mind waiting. All we do in life is wait. I want to make like, maybe it's too ambitious, Temple Run? How you just have to run? What if I made like, you just make a pathway and you gotta run and collect your stars? What was it? It was coins in Temple Run. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. And then like, for some of our moves, we'll use our stairs because our robot can't run up them normally, so you're jumping up them. But what do we use to chase after him? Okay, what happened? Did we publish? What the heck? Hmm. Something's compiling. C compiling scripts. Oh, C hashtag. Oh yeah, buddy. It's gonna be like, pay money to publish to the web. Boy, I ain't paying a damn dollar. This is the crappiest game you've ever existed. I do apologize for you guys having to wait through this. I understand. I mean, it's been an hour, so if you're even still watching, thank you. It means a lot that you took time out of your day to sit here with me and go through this process. Maybe it wasn't the most interesting. Maybe you forgot the video was even playing. You went on and did your own thing. And you came back to it and you're like, oh, I left YouTube open. This guy's still rambling on and just doing jack all. And he's still waiting for import. Oh my god, dude. When we first started, all we were doing was waiting for this dang thing to just open. You know what I want to really do is I want to build a PC. I want to build a PC, but everything's so dang expensive, dude. Okay. New mission. I know I just moved my mic right now and that might have made a lot of background noise for you guys, and I apologize. But okay, new mission is to build a game off my laptop that can then fund, like I'll upload it onto Steam or something and get enough copies sold where I can build a PC. Wouldn't that be sick? Oh, that'd be so cool, huh? That'd be so sick, dude. Oh, okay. Mission not accomplished. Mission accepted. What's from Mission Impossible? Is it Mission Impossible where it's like, if you choose to accept the mission or something, like they just push over a phone on the table and you've got to accept the mission now? Why was I thinking that's James Bond for a second? Why am I blanking? Tom Cruise. What is Tom Cruise's character in Mission Impossible? Is it Tom Cruise? Dude, wait, I thought that was... Why am I forgetting life right now? Tom Cruise. Yeah, okay. I'm just so used to like him. Tom Cruise is Mission Impossible. Everything about him. Wow, we're gonna be busy here for like ages, man. Oh, sometimes all you gotta do is complain. What next? now that you've switched platforms, you can create a build of your project. A build is a packaged, playable version of your game that you create when you want people to play it outside the Unity editor. At the bottom of build profile. Oh shit. Let's make a new folder. Video games created by Jira. That's me. We're gonna select that folder. It's 3 a.m. by the way, everybody. So if at any moment, like previously when I was just talking about Tom Cruise and it makes no sense, I apologize. I have no sleep. And also, half the time I don't even know what my brain's doing, so. Yep. And I keep breathing right into my mic. Like I breathe right out of my nose and straight into the mic. And I don't know if that's just like completely fucking you guys over on your end. I really did try my best to configure this mic to make it sound as good as possible. It's the Fifi microphone from Amazon, or however you pronounce it. It was $40. And I was like, that was the amount I could spend. I really debated using like the microphone off of my laptop, but I know what that sounds like. It ain't good. I wanted to be decent at least. If I was going to make you guys sit here and do this with me for hours on end, I wanted you guys to hear my voice at least in some clarity. Dude, it'd be super awesome if there's anyone still watching right now. I'll be honest, I wouldn't I wouldn't be watching at this late. Hour in? Oh my gosh. I would have clicked on this video and I'm like, this guy's just rambling to himself. What is he doing? For an hour. And he finds it fascinating collecting stars in the Unity tutorial. A lot of simple things amaze me. Speaking of fascinating things, behind me are my fish tanks that I have worked diligently in prepping. The one that's glowing right now is my beta fish, and I have I forgot what they're called, but they're a little bit bigger, but they're these like sucker fish. That's what I call them, sucker fish. They're a little bit bigger, and they like their mouths just glue to the glass, and they eat all the algae or something off of it. They're super cool, and right now I'm trying to grow some more aquatic plants because there's a second one further behind because I have two 20-gallon ones because I had to separate. Like I have your beta fish, they don't like each other. Beta fish don't like other beta fish. They don't like any other fish really, unless the fish is like bigger than them. That's why I can have that sucker fish in there. But even then, I wouldn't really recommend mixing them too much. They've so far been fine. They don't really care. They just keep their own area. I asked the person at the pet shop if it was cool, and they said it'd be fine. So I'll take their word for it. It's been fine so far. Sorry, off track. But yeah, I have two 20-gallon tanks, each with their own beta fish and their own sucker fish in there to keep it clean. And then they both flank a 75-gallon fish tank. And all that's in that fish tank is a singular goldfish. And it's not it's not those like really cool looking ones. What are they called? The fancy fish, the fancy goldfish. It's not that. It's the feeder fish, the feeder gold ones. The ones that you can buy like for 49 cents at Petco. Yeah, that's the one I bought because I thought it'd be pretty cool. Literally, as I bought it, they were like, "So what are you feeding?" I'm like, "I'm not feeding nothing. I just wanted a pet goldfish, man." He has been through a lot. I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I first started my journey as a fish owner, I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I didn't have a good filtration setup or anything, and my water would always get really murky and dirty, and I felt so bad. And it's been a work in progress, but we finally got to this point, and I'm so grateful that he has stuck it out with me. Um, because now, I don't know how well you can see, but we have like that whole setup. Sorry, there's a ladder in your way. I had to set up the light. There's a there's a light up on the rafters in my garage right there that I had to set up. Hopefully, it's good for the plants because I just got these they're what are they called? Floating hydrants or something like that. They're these floating plants, and I saw a guy on YouTube that was like, "This is the laziest way you could set up a goldfish tank," and I actually really like it. I think the simple look of it was really cool, and it just prioritized clean water. So I have two bubble filters in there, those the bigger ones, and then I have a lot of those plants just floating up on top. You can kind of see like behind my chair right there, like that darkness in the water. Those are the roots. And the moment I added it to the water, he went ecstatic. He was like swimming around in them, biting at them, which they tend to do. They like to eat the plants and everything. So hopefully he doesn't eat all of them. I'm really hoping that they just keep expanding and getting more and more roots in that water. And I think I have to go to the store and get one more goldfish just so he has a buddy because I believe goldfish enjoy company. Um, and and I'm not enough. So wow, this is a long time. Uh, I think we all understand what I'm doing here. To be honest, uh, I will do the next video with me playing this one um, in the web, just so you can kind of see what's going on, and then we'll develop our own game that day. But this has been the tutorial for Unity. Um, Thanks for following along, guys. If you're still here after an hour and 7 minutes, thank you so much for following along. I've had a lot of fun with all my rambling, and now that it's going to be out there in the world, that's fantastic. Everybody's going to know what I do on my off time. I just talk to myself, sound all crazy. Um, but please stay tuned. I will be uploading this until I've developed my first successful game, and it'll just no longer be noob to gaming developer. It'll be like noob game developer or something. I don't know. We'll think of a cool clickbait title for you guys. But yeah, this has been Jira with Jira's Workshop, and if you guys like what you've watched today, please give me a subscribe, a follow, a like, comments, whatever. Um, the future for this channel is legit everything. Um, I would show you my garage right now, but it is a little bit disoriented because I was moving around a lot of stuff. Um, but the reason it's called Jira's Workshop is because I do a lot of things. Like I enjoy coding, making video games now. I want this to be another hobby of mine. I like woodworking and metalworking, and we like to do a lot of things here. So I'll just be workshopping. Okay. But thanks again for watching, guys, and have a great day, night, and life. See ya. Once I click stop recording.